I'm Kay Gottesman, and my pronouns are she and her. I'm a short senior citizen with white hair wearing XXX, oops. Don't believe everything you read. And I'm Jewish. That part is true. Every year I attend services on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, light Hanukkah candles, and participate in my family's Passover Seder. My Jewish identity is very important to me, and it is how I move through the world. In 2009, my husband, Bob Grafton, said he wanted to look for a UU congregation near us. He had been a UU since college and had attended UU Fairfax with his former wife and family. We lived near the Grosvenor Metro, so I suggested we check out Cedar Lane, a place that, interestingly, was already woven into my Jewish identity and life. While my children were growing up, Cedar Lane rented the sanctuary to an independent Jewish group who held Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur services here. My younger son had his bar mitzvah in the chapel. During that time, Cedar Lane actually had a Torah that was used on all these occasions. Without realizing it at the time, Cedar Lane had already become a spiritual home of sorts, a place where my family's traditions were honored. Bob and I started regularly attending Sunday services, and he formally joined after a few months. I, however, hesitated. At the time, the C in CLUUC stood for church, and I wrestled with what that meant for me. What's a nice Jewish girl doing joining a church? Even though I wasn't an official member, I became deeply involved in social justice work at Cedar Lane, serving on what was then the Social Justice Council, a predecessor of the Social Justice Ministry team, and its members had to be voted on like the board members. It's not like that anymore. When I was later elected co-chair, I realized that in order to actually lead with integrity, I needed to join. So one day, in a quiet back room, I signed a membership book. None of this fanfare like we saw this morning. Without any fanfare, but with a clear commitment to the values I was already living. Then I set out to make a change. For several years, I worked with others to advocate for removing church from the name. A few years ago, that change was officially made. Cedar Lane is now a congregation, a place for all of us. I'm still a nice Jewish girl, and I am at Cedar Lane to live out my Jewish values. One of the most important of these is Tikkun Olam, repairing the world. For the past 15 years, I've been a caregiver for my husband who has dementia. I understand the unique challenges and heartbreak that come with that role. More than 5 years ago, Cedar Lane gave me a Zoom account so I could offer dementia caregivers support groups, creating a space for those caring for partners or parents to share their experiences, find comfort, and know they are not alone. This is Tikkun Olam in action, and one of the many reasons I give generously to Cedar Lane. I am deeply grateful for the way this community has supported my work, my family, and my values. Cedar Lane continues to be a place where people repair the world together, and I am honored to be part of that.